Hello tacticians, it's Nox here, and if you missed out on all the fun that has been going on Discord recently trying to find the top one of these two codes, I strongly advise you join Discord and join in the conversations that happen there. To find the official Discord, just go into your hobby hub and click on the Discord icon, and that will give you the link to then join Discord. And I strongly advise you do it. There's a great community there, and if you want to talk to anyone or have any questions, it's a great place to start. Now, recently, they put in a code which is alerting us to the downtime that's going to be happening today on the 15th. And in that announcement, they put a code which we had to figure out as part of a puzzle. And, well, there was a lot of discussion on Discord to find out what that code is. And you can see the code on my screen now, and I'll put it in the comments below. And well done to Dylan14 who managed to crack it. Now, it took just over a day to crack this code. And Ratatos says that there may be more of these in the future. Personally, I can't wait to find out because I had great fun, and as an added incentive there is actually a character up for grabs, and Dylan14 unlocked Marnius Calgar. So if you're not on Discord, get yourself there and see what's going on. Now, I also want to say a massive thank you to Romy Rotcap, who added me as a friend when I first started these YouTube, and well done for getting to level 25, and because of your efforts I have very thankfully got 10 requisition scrolls. And here was the better of the two sets of 10 where I got to unlock Corodius. And I did actually get to unlock Toth as well. My first set of 10, but there wasn't really much to show there. And I'm cutting it short because I really want to get into the live PvP tournament now. Okay, so this was the first of my tests where I'm using the characters you can see on screen. And I'm up against Zodiac Vietnam. And I'm going second. Zodiac spending some time thinking who he's going to choose, but he does eventually choose Shadowsun. He moves Calendis up to protect the buff there, and he moves Ravas up, and he makes the mistake of actually moving Shadowsun up one. Now I understand why he did it, he wants to cover some bases, but unfortunately because I've got Jane Zar and her movement of 4, well, you'll see what will happen in a second. But I also bring in Calendis because, let's be honest, Calendis is the character we all love stroke hate, but you can now get him as a character if you play yourself. So here I forego getting the power up with Jane Zar, will not trigger Overwatch because she has got stealth, and manages to kill Calendis and nearly takes care of Thaddeus at the same time. And then I move up Calendis to fire another shot into Ravas and take him down to about half health, and put the laser pointer on their Calendis. And then move Shadowsun out of the way and await their turn. And they bring in Yarrick. So as you can see, my Jane Zar dies. So that was a 1-for-1 trade, and I did some extra damage on a couple of the others. So I was perfectly happy with that. She did her job. But their Ravas has now gone on Overwatch. So I've got a bit of a problem. So I think this turn I just end up ignoring him. And I focus on the right-hand side to kill their Yarrick. Now, he hit me instead of summoning there, and I'm not sure, well, he would only summon in 3, so probably was the better thing to do. So I move back, shoot Yarrick, and then use Shadowsun's reposition to go right in front of him, and nearly killed Yarrick with what health he had left. So good, but I move across with Calendis to finish him off. Now, I wouldn't have gone further forward because their Ravas was on Overwatch. You never move within 2 of their Ravas. If it is on Overwatch, it's just a death sentence. He suppresses my 2 characters there, and then kills my Calendis, which, you know, it is what it is. It was going to happen at some point. And he repositions himself. Now, Showcell has now got 1 and will be summoning a second sniper drone soon. As you can see, the 2 drones are now next to each other. So my sniper drone will be getting the benefits of the command drone from Shadowsun. And I take care of his drone. I probably should have hit Ravas there, but let's take care of the drones first. And I move Shadowsun up to shoot. Now, the benefit with all these is the fact that the drones will protect my Tau. So it looks like he's in a really, really good position. Especially now. But there's the drone taking the hit for Shadowsun. my drone then killing their Thaddeus, and I finish off their Calendis with my Shadowsun. And then it's a case of mopping up, really. Yes, he's got the health buff, but I've got the sniper drone and Shadowsun. I believe he takes care of the sniper drone first, but the command drone still gives Shadowsun extra attacks. And this is how it ends. Very, very happy with Shadowsun there. Here we are mid-game, and I've actually got Abraxas on the field here. And it is a bit of a mess in the centre. But Jane Zar, with her glaive, takes care of the majority of the summons. Again, I'm clearing up the demons here so my Calendis can move and fire, which then kills his Archimatos and moves out of the way because he is on low health. And then I decide to move Abraxas in. Now, yes, I am putting him on barbed wire here, not the best move. My thought here is I could summon, and then the Screamer would attack the Bloodletter because it's in range, and then that would summon another one. So I summon it in, it attacks the Bloodletter, I summon one more. So you've got to be careful where you place. But you can see here, the one pink horror will spread into two blue, which is kind of cool. I like that little touch. They don't last very long. Okay, so another casual game which I did here. I've been doing quite a bit of testing to get used to these two new characters. And this one I will highlight both. I do bring in Calendis to begin with. And I move him up to get the power up. Now, it doesn't really benefit him, but does give him a shield, which is useful to keep him alive. Always move Ravas up to cover the power up there, and you really don't need to move Shadowsun up because you can teleport to wherever you need to next turn. So Varro uses active there to kill one of my drones and do a bit of damage to Ulf, and he's moving Archimatos up. And I kill their Ulf in return with the Overwatch. Again, really got to be careful of placement when you play in this. If you can see that they're on Overwatch, don't go too close. And here I bring in Abraxas. I was tempted to bring in Jane Zar, go up to the top, get the power up. But I thought, I'm in test, it doesn't matter for me, let's bring in Abraxas and see what he can do. And then I move him up, and immediately I use his special power. So I put the pink horror here, that will hit Archimatos, and it brings in two Screamers. And the reason for this is the pink horror hits Archimatos, and then because it's a psychic attack, it will hit Yarrick as well, which would bring in two Screamers. And that's not something I thought about when I was going over the character details, but it's a really nice little touch. And here I teleport Shadowsun to do a bit of damage to Varro. And Varro's attack back kills her outright. So that's something to bear in mind. She's not the strongest, but she hasn't got the most health. And then we mop up the rest of the game. So a quick few games there, only in casual I'll admit, just to show you what Abraxas and Shadowsun are like. Now I am very, very impressed with Shadowsun. The ability to basically appear wherever you want on the battlefield, especially if you have mobile characters such as Jane Zar, or even Bellator would do with his movement of 4 and a jump pack. Ravas again, jump pack move 3, is a really great combination, and it's such a useful utility. Thumbs up there. Now Abraxas, I think he still needs the rest of his team to go with him. On his own, he's not really given out that buff which you really want Volk with, because it will give extra psychic damage to Volk's attack, or even Abaddon's range attack, which would be great. But without those extra ones, he is a possible substitution for Archimatos, but I think the two, I would go with Archimatos if you only want the one, but if you've got multiple Chaos characters, this is definitely one of the guys you want to choose. So who would I put in his place? Well, my team is going to be as you see it, and I'm either going to put Archimatos back in, or I'm going to replace him with Thaddeus, which does mean I don't have any psychic attacks in my lineup, which I'm a little bit worried about, but I think I'll be fine for this one because Arjak isn't here yet. So I know not everyone is a massive fan of the live PvP, but bear in mind now, if you go through this, you will be able to get calendar shards for yourself. And as such, I really hope you can actually give this a try and actually start trying to enjoy the game mode. I know I do, and I'd love to see more of you enjoying it too. Just as I was uploading this, there was a message from the Snowprint team about Tacticus. There's an issue being identified with Yazagor's active ability in TA. We have multiple reports of players unable to move any of their heroes the turn after using his active to switch positions with another unit. As such, please refrain from doing this for now as they investigate. So you've heard it here, don't use Yazagor at the moment. It's unfortunate, he's a brand new character. I'm sure those of you who've got him are really looking forward to using him. I think he'd be great with Abraxas, by the way, and that was part of the team I was mentioning earlier. But for now, I think he's going to have to sit on the bench, and hopefully, by the next TA, he'll be ready to use. So, as always, let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the battlefield.